US President Donald Trump is planning to use the military to stop illegal migrants from crossing into the US from Mexico. His administration is considering creating special military controlled areas known as buffer zones along the border. These zones will allow US soldiers to hold migrants who enter illegally until border police arrives. First of all, let me tell you what exactly is buffer zone. A buffer zone is a restricted area near the border that would be controlled by the military only. The Trump administration wants to create such zones starting in New Mexico and later expanding westward to California. This would be the biggest use of US military forces at the border under Trump's leadership. Normally, the US military is not allowed to act like police inside the country. There is a law. The law prevents soldiers from handling law enforcement duties like arresting or detaining people. However, Trump's team is looking for ways to work around this rule by calling it holding migrants instead of detaining them. The Pentagon, US Defense Department, has asked military lawyers to check if there can be any legal problems with using military in this particular way. Trump's Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, strongly supports military action at the border. He believes that stopping illegal immigration is just as important as defending US military base in other countries. Let's see it from an Indian perspective. Many Indians, specifically from Punjab and Gujarat, try to enter the US through Mexico by paying agents. We also call them human traffickers. If these military zones are created, it could become very hard for Indian migrants to cross illegally, which is, by the way, a really good tactic. Now that Trump has returned to the office, his administration is expected to increase border security even more, making it nearly impossible for any person, specifically Indian asylum seekers or illegal migrants, to enter the US. Many undocumented Indians in the US fear being deported, and now that Trump is in the White House, he may bring back strict deportation rules, affecting thousands of Indians living without proper documentation. Trump has often been very critical of immigrants taking American jobs too. His return can actually mean stricter visa rules for Indian workers on H-1B visas. So in the end, Trump's plan to use military at the border is a big step towards tightening US immigration law. If this happens, it will become more difficult for illegal migrants, including many Indians, to enter the US through Mexico. Indians planning to migrate must be very cautious and rely on only legal pathway like work visa, student visa, or family sponsorship.